At 9:02 p.m., amidst 200 of the city's elite, a woman's life drew to a close. The poison, concealed within her champagne, served as the weapon, and the perpetrator was the individual least suspected. Good evening, my name is Adam, and today we will be dissecting a case that illuminates the subtle art of social sabotage and how a seemingly impeccable life can, in fact, be a meticulously constructed death trap. The narrative of Isabella Bella Croft and her sister-in-law, Cassandra Cassie Croft, offers a quintessential example of veiled animosity. It serves as a cautionary tale. The most perilous threats are not always encountered as strangers in dimly lit thoroughfares. Rather, they may manifest as individuals who offer smiles across a dinner table, who possess intimate knowledge of one's deepest confidences, and who outwardly conceal their resentment with an almost invisible facade. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. You will not want to miss the upcoming developments as we unravel the complexities of this true crime mystery. Isabella Croft, 34, was the queen of curated perfection. A former marketing executive, she had parlayed her eye for aesthetics into a massively successful lifestyle brand. The Gilded Lily had millions of followers, best-selling books, and a homeware line sold in major department stores. She was married to Liam Croft, a handsome and successful venture capitalist. They had a 5-year-old daughter, Chloe. To her adoring fans, Bella's life was a dream come true, a symphony of style, love, and success. Cassandra Cassie Croft, 36, was the opposite of her sister-in-law. Where Bella was warm and public, Cassie was reserved and private. A brilliant pharmacologist with a PhD, she worked in quality control for a prestigious drug manufacturer. She was unmarried, lived in a modest apartment, and had always existed in the long shadow cast by her brother's glamorous wife. While Bella was being featured in magazines for her effortless entertaining tips, Cassie was authoring dense, peer-reviewed papers on chemical stability. On the surface, they were just two very different women. But beneath that surface, a toxic resentment was brewing. Cassie saw Bella's success as shallow, her life as a performance. She watched as her brother, her only family, became fully absorbed into Bella's glittering world. And she began to feel erased. The family dynamic was complex. Liam was caught in the middle, loving his wife but feeling a deep loyalty to his quieter, more serious sister. He often tried to bridge the gap, inviting Cassie to family events, which she attended with polite detachment. Bella, for her part, tried to include Cassie, but their worlds were too far apart. Bella's attempts to give Cassie a makeover or offer business advice were seen as condescending, further deepening the rift. The first tangible sign of trouble came in early 2024. Bella began experiencing unexplained bouts of illness. Dizziness, nausea, profound fatigue. She saw dozens of doctors, but all the tests came back normal. It was written off as stress, burnout from her demanding career. The episodes were unpredictable, often striking after family gatherings or during times of professional triumph for Bella. This is the hallmark of a specific kind of predator, the gradualist. They don't want a dramatic scene, they want a slow decline. They want the world to see a strong woman crumbling, to question her sanity, her strength. They weaponize medical uncertainty. The incidents escalated. Before a crucial TV interview to promote her new book, Bella was found in her dressing room, disoriented and violently ill, forcing a cancellation. The media ran headlines like, "Gilded Lily wilts under pressure." Her reputation as the unflappable domestic goddess was beginning to crack. Through it all, Cassie was a constant, quiet presence. She was the one who would bring Bella soup, who would suggest it might be a rare autoimmune disorder, who would, with a scientist's calm authority, reinforce the idea that something was medically wrong. What no one knew was that Cassie had access to her company's chemical sample library, which included a range of pharmaceutical-grade compounds. And she had the knowledge to use them. She was administering low, sublethal doses of a cardiac drug to Bella, a drug that, in small amounts, mimics the symptoms of a panic attack or a viral bug. It was untraceable in standard blood tests and left the system quickly. Cassie wasn't trying to kill Bella. Yet. She was trying to destroy her. By the fall of 2025, Bella was a ghost of her former self. The public speculation about her breakdown was relentless. Her business began to suffer. Liam, while supportive, was increasingly frustrated and worried. Cassie, meanwhile, became more involved, positioning herself as the capable, reliable sister-in-law, the one who could be trusted to look after Chloe when Bella was unwell. She was systematically inserting herself into the fabric of their family, slowly replacing Bella. The breaking point for Cassie came when Liam and Bella, in a bid to save their marriage and Bella's health, decided to take Chloe and spend 3 months at their private villa in Costa Rica, completely off-grid. To Cassie, this wasn't a retreat, it was a permanent exclusion. It was Bella taking her brother and niece away from her forever. The slow burn sabotage was no longer enough. She decided on a final, permanent solution. The perfect opportunity presented itself, the annual Croft Foundation for the Arts Gala. It was the family's flagship event, and Bella, despite her frailty, was determined to make a public appearance to quiet the rumors. Cassie's plan was a masterpiece of cruel irony. She would strike at the very event designed to celebrate the family's success, the epitome of Bella's world. She would use the symbol of Bella's public life champagne as the delivery mechanism. This wasn't just murder, it was a statement. Cassie prepared a single, lethal dose of the same cardiac drug. She dissolved it in a small, sealed vial of saline, easily concealed in a clutch purse. Her plan was deceptively simple. She would find a moment to spike Bella's drink. The sudden cardiac arrest in a crowded room would be tragic, but ultimately written off as a consequence of her long-standing, mysterious health condition. The grieving, fragile sister-in-law would be there to comfort Liam and Chloe. She would finally have the family she felt she deserved. The night of the gala was a whirlwind. Bella was holding up, buoyed by adrenaline and the support of her husband. Cassie moved through the crowd like a shadow, biding her time. The moment came when Bella set her half-full champagne flute on a passing tray to greet a well-wisher. Cassie, with the sleight of hand perfected in a lab, palmed the vial, uncapped it, and poured its contents into the glass. It took less than 2 seconds. At 8:58 p.m., Bella took a sip. By 9:02 p.m., she knew something was terribly wrong. It was like a vice clamping down on my chest. The room started to spin. I couldn't catch my breath. I looked at Liam, but I couldn't form the words. I just grabbed his arm, my nails digging in. "Call an ambulance," Liam yelled. But Cassie, the cool-headed scientist, took charge. "She's having a cardiac episode. I know CPR." She knelt beside her brother, her body blocking the view of Bella's face. As she pretended to check Bella's pulse, she leaned close. Her lips were right by my ear. The music was loud, the crowd was screaming, but I heard her perfectly. She whispered, "It's finally over, Isabella. Stop fighting. Just let go. Liam and Chloe will be mine now." Imagine that. In your moment of ultimate vulnerability, as your body is shutting down, the person pretending to save you is actually whispering your death sentence. This is a level of psychological cruelty that is almost unimaginable. But Bella Croft was a fighter. And those words, instead of making her surrender, ignited a final furious spark of will. With the last of her strength, her hand, which had fallen limp at her side, twitched. Her fingers brushed against the sequined clutch purse that had fallen from her lap. And she remembered. Her fingers, numb and cold, fumbled against the silk of her purse. She pressed down, hard. A silent, high-frequency signal was sent directly to the phones of the private security team stationed at the venue's entrance. The head of security, Mark, arrived just as the paramedics were loading Bella onto a gurney. He saw Cassie clinging to Liam, sobbing convincingly. But his trained eye saw something else. He saw the way Cassie's eyes were dry, the calculated precision of her movements amidst the chaos. And he remembered the alert, triggered from Bella's location, at the exact moment of her collapse. His suspicion, a professional gut feeling, kicked in. At the hospital, as Bella fought for her life in the ICU, Mark pulled Liam aside. He expressed his concerns, suggesting that until they knew what happened, they should be cautious. He discreetly suggested sequestering the personal effects from their table, including the champagne glasses. Bella survived. The doctors said her youth and underlying strength saved her. They also confirmed the presence of a massive, acute dose of a potent cardiac drug in her system, a drug that should not have been there. The police were called. The investigation was swift. The residue in Bella's glass matched the drug. Security footage from the gala, though crowded, was reviewed frame by frame. A forensics team enhanced a blurry shot that showed Cassie's hand hovering over Bella's glass, a small, glinting object in her palm. The final piece came from Cassie's own workplace. An audit of the chemical library revealed a small, but significant, discrepancy. A vial of the exact drug used to poison Bella had been signed out under a false project code, a code that was traced back to a login and access key belonging to Cassandra Croft. When confronted with the evidence, Cassie didn't break down. She didn't confess. She simply said, "She was weak. She was going to take my family away. I was just correcting a mistake." She saw human life as a problem to be solved, an error in her personal equation. Cassandra Croft was charged with attempted murder and aggravated assault. She is currently awaiting trial, held without bail due to the calculated nature of her crime and her expertise with pharmaceuticals. Psychologists for the prosecution have diagnosed her with a severe and dangerous personality disorder, a toxic mix of narcissism and delusion. Bella Croft is now in recovery, physically and emotionally. Her marriage to Liam, strengthened by the ordeal, has survived. She has stepped back from the public eye, using her platform not to sell a perfect life, but to speak out about the realities of hidden trauma and family violence. Bella Croft had it all: fame, fortune, a beautiful family. And the person who tried to destroy her wasn't a jealous competitor or an online troll. It was her sister-in-law, a woman who felt invisible, who nurtured a grievance in the dark until it became a poison she was willing to administer with a smile. This case is a warning to look beyond the surface of the relationships in your life. Pay attention to the quiet ones, the ones who never seem to celebrate your successes, the ones whose offers of help feel more like judgments. Envy is a quiet acid that can eat away at a person's soul until nothing is left but the desire to destroy what they can never have. Bella's survival from a harrowing ordeal was due to her resilience, a critical last-second decision, and the perceptive instincts of a security guard. Her ability to fight back, coupled with carrying a safety device, proved invaluable. The security guard's vigilance in noticing an anomaly was also crucial. Bella's experience reveals that sophisticated traps are often set by those within our circles of trust, highlighting the importance of tempering trust with skepticism. The narrative also emphasizes the need to listen, but also observe, to discern hidden agendas from nonverbal cues. Finally, the story underscores that danger often hides in routine social engagements, even in seemingly harmless requests, necessitating constant vigilance in all interactions. Join us to solve a chilling true crime mystery. Your support is crucial. Please like and comment to this video to show your dedication to justice and subscribe. Collective effort is essential to illuminate these cold cases, provide solace to the affected families, and ensure justice is served. We endeavor to uncover the truth.